Good morning, Trade Pros. Good morning, Trade Pros. Good morning, YouTube. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Happy Monday. Let's kick start. Let's kick off this week with some news from earnings. Earnings season picks up serious steam this week in the final week of April, with a host of bank earnings following Friday's opening. We had on Friday a lot of bank earnings came out. You had J.P. Morgan, Wells Fargo, Citibank, Ozek, Zion, BAC. All of these banks pretty much came out on Friday after the bell. We seen some positive some positive um, takes in the banking department, basically positive earnings. And the one that already came out on Friday. And today we're expecting more earnings to come out. So today, Monday, April 17, you have Charles Schwab, reporting street state, ST symbol STT, MT Bank, MTB, a lot of bank earnings. Really, the Charles Schwab Corporation is the biggest name for today, and these earnings carry on for the rest of this week. Pretty much, this is the end of the earnings season. You have Netflix, big name, coming out tomorrow. Wednesday as well, we have Tesla, UBS, and more earnings towards the end of this week. So this is, as far as earnings, something to keep an eye out for. Definitely, if you're trading today, or if you want to have a better outlook on what's to come in the banking sector. In other news, more competition coming out from the AI department between Microsoft and Google. The competition for AI dominance is heating up as the world's biggest tech giants go all in the area that will impact every product across every company. That's the opinion of Google CEO Sundar Pichai, who released the company's chatbot called Bard in March after Microsoft poured billions of dollars into Chat GPT maker OpenAI. This is just like some comments coming out of Google, you know, regarding what they are forecasting to come in the next period, next couple of months, is that they're expecting these tech companies to pick up in that AI department, and that will, increase the competition between them, as some will, all of them are going to release their products, and then the success or failure of these products will determine a lot in terms of the stock price. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. More comments coming out of this department as well. There's no doubt that the companies are at the brink of something big in terms of artificial intelligence, but it's also important to separate hype from reality when talking about any emerging technology. There has been a lot of talk about sentience of chatbots, basically these things, going live and acting on their own, genesis of a new humanity, and the end of privacy and liberty. So there's a lot of calls to regulate and the safety of this AI like products that are coming out. you know there is really a lot of calls within the outside of these companies to asking the government to limit and regulate those AI products. So we'll see how these calls are answered. Definitely something to keep an eye out for if you're watching big tech names. In other news, coming out from Hungary and Poland. Poland and Hungary have banned imports of grains from Ukraine as well as its transit through the country. Despite a warning from EU that this action will go against the bloc trade priorities, the move by the two countries seek to protect their farmers, which have staged protests in recent months due to grain glue and crashing prices. So basically, what this is on the back of, like, they're saying the farm, like, them importing, getting more grains from Hungary and from Ukraine, is crashing their prices because they basically have too much supply going on. So they don't need that much supply. But really, the idea of cutting the transit of grains from Ukraine tells me that that opinion might have more of a political background, not just economical background. So that's something also. In today's market, you have Asia up 0.1%, Hong Kong up 1.7%. As far as the futures market, Dow is up 0.1%, as well as the S&P up 0.1%. For today's calendar, we have 8:30 Empire State Manufacturer Survey that already came out this morning. coming out after the open. NHB Housing Market Index, and 12 a.m. you have Fitbarkin speech. And that's pretty much it. Just a quick brief on what the headline news was, what economical news we're expecting today, and the earnings that are coming up. As far as the S&P 500, we're an interesting place here today. We're pretty much just towards Friday, we peaked into 4188, 4190 region. This is the top of the distribution. Above there, we have another key level between 4203, 4205. Really expecting these two areas to hold as resistance, considering there is a lot of news. Expect a lot of analysts expecting that S&P is gonna start heading lower, towards the bottom area of the distribution, maybe even touch October lows. So these two areas I'm keeping an eye out for to sell into. As far as the buy side, if you're looking for an area to get long off, you have this pivotal key area 4156 to 4160. This area is expecting to hold today as the pivot for the session. If buyers couldn't fail to hold that area, I think we see more downside quickly in this market. But we'll keep an eye out for. I'm gonna go jump in these live rooms. I'll hope to see you guys there. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.